Mic check, mic check. Mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, 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 good people. Hello, hello, hello. Day after the holiday, we back. We back in effect. Sadly, it only limits us to one show this week. We're going to do today's show. We're going to make it live and we're going to get it popping. We're going to make it live. We're going to get it popping. Going to get it popping. Let everybody, get in and get yourself situated. It's going to lead us up to our 6 o'clock showing. We already know what's going on at 6 o'clock. But for those that don't know, we're going to bring it on in. We're going to bring it on in. Get back in your normal routine after the holiday. Everybody back to work, including me. So first things first, let's bring up our Noti gang from our show last week. We had three individuals that jumped in, and if you don't know what the Noti gang is when you get notified for a live stream or any kind of video that I get when you come in, drop hashtag Noti gang, so I know that YouTube is doing this job of notifying you guys when I drop content. And so our Noti gang from our last live stream, not the roundup, but our last call-in show. Our last call-in show was C Iron, Jordan Yates, and Big Reg. I appreciate you guys for jumping in there and dropping that hashtag Noti gang. And I see some people did it the beginning of this stream, so they'll be notified next week when we get there. I see Brandon is one of the Noti gangs too, and I send a special shout out from Brandon for his big day coming up this weekend. So if you don't get a chance to I don't know if I'll see him in any other live streams as they get closer to the weekend, but hey, congratulations, and congratulations, honestly. Congratulations on your big day coming up, man. So we'll see. I know we'll definitely see you after all the festivities are over with, back in the streams at full go and in the Discords and whatnot. All right. So with that being said, since I mentioned Discord, we've recently drafted for the first league in my Patreon fantasy football. And this is the roster. Well, not the roster, but the roster of players in that first league. Myself right here. You got me, Brandon Bazel, OTR Mike, Pay the Bills. You got Bryden from Lunch Break Hot Take. You got Jared Green. You got Living Legend. You got Team Vondas, which is that's D Weezy. You got Baltimore's The Wire, which is Hendo. And we got Raven Zay. That's Jose. And we should have one more here. Should be another one on here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 4 more names. I got to get. I didn't screenshot the other 4. That's what it is. I got 4 more names in here that I make sure I show. But the second league is open. It is open. So all you got to do is go to patreon.com/SipTheTally. Join any level of the Patreon. I'll send you the link to the Discord, where we do a lot of chatting in there. I'll send you the link to the second flat fantasy football league. And then you can get in there. And once we get it full, we get a draft going and we'll be ready to roll. I think we got about 4 in there so far, so we need about 10 more. And hey, I want all new people in that league. So that's what we're shooting for. All new people to jump in that league over there. We don't want any holdovers other than myself. All right, other than myself, I got 13 people I'm going to beat up in this league, and I want 13 more people I'm going to beat up in the other league. That's what I want. All right, if you feel like you can take that crown from me, join. That's what we're doing. Join it. All right. Let's move on to our, matter of fact, let's do this first. Hold on, let me get this out the way. All right. So before we get to our Jane Doe comment of the day, let's talk about June for a minute. We just came out of the month of June, and we got all of our comment of the day winners in this wheel right here. And so let's get ready to pick our Jane Doe comment of the day winner for the month of June. So it's going to be a random spin, and whoever wins, that's going to be our winner for June. And once you win, you just contact me via social media, via Twitter, Instagram, or with my Gmail. It's sipthetally@gmail.com. Either way, and we'll get you your prize to you, and we'll figure out how you want to get it to you or get it out to you or not get it out to you, just reach out to me. That's what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's look and see who wins for the month of June. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, you already know what to do, man. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. So you see the winner on the screen. He's in here, so he should see the winner. So hey, you know how to reach out to me. You know where to get in touch with me at. Do so. Congratulations again, Jeremiah. You are June's winner. That would be 2 in a row. So handle your business. And y'all let him keep winning, cause y'all don't go in and comment on the topics. So y'all let him keep winning. So y'all just missing out. All right, that's you guys missing out. But Jeremiah knows how to get in touch with me, and I'll be through email for Jeremiah. So reach out to me, and we'll get you your package, however you want to get it done. But we'll talk about that once you reach out to me. All right, let's get into our Jane Doe comment of the day. This will be our first one for July. So this will be our first entry into the July spinner for next, that'll be August. It'll be August when we do that. Let's see who we got. And ain't no secret who we got, because it was just one. Same guy. Same guy as Jane Doe's coming up today. Let me make it a little bigger so I can see it. All right, so the topic is Pat Queen and Roquan Swift were ranked the third best linebacker group by this publication. And my thoughts were, do you agree or disagree? So Jeremiah says I disagree. But I'm convinced that PQ has Derrick Brooks level potential at will linebacker. The people who are trying to trade Queen for a third round picks this offseason were really bothering me. The guy is 23 years old and probably the fastest player in the league who can, I think there should be stacking shed. Or shocking shit. It's, I guess, depending on who coached you, what you say it. Lineman. He got to the QB at a very high rate of success and took out blocks for stunts with total commitment and sacrifice. He stopped dropping the interceptions that he was always close to getting. The duo allowed the Ravens to dominate running backs without compromising in the secondary, and run almost every zone blitz in the book with interchangeable second level defenders. The only tandem I would put on the same level or slightly lower is Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner, but they are great. But our guys look much better last postseason. So he said he disagrees with the publication that has them third. Now, and he mentioned two guys. He mentioned Greenlaw and Warner, and them guys they legit. They were ranked number 1. I'm going to go ahead and tell you those two guys were ranked number 1. They were the best linebacker duo, in that chart. And to me, they should be there. Those two guys have been doing it at a high level for about 3 or 4 years now. I mean, and just going out there and just getting it done. Matter of fact, let me look at something real quick. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Those two guys together, tackles. Greenlaw, 127, 82 solos. Fred Warner, 130 total, 79 solos. Both had 3 tackle for losses. Both had an interception. Greenlaw played all 17 games. No, Fred Warner played all 17 games. Drake Greenlaw played 15 games. Both had an interception. 10 passes. Passes defended for Fred Warner, 6 for Greenlaw. So they got numbers. 2 fumble recoveries for Greenlaw, 1 TD. They're by far. But I ain't gonna say by far, because they ain't by far now. But they've been consistent. They've been doing this for the past 3 or 4 years. And those two guys, I have no quarrels with them being ranked the number 1 linebacker duo. I don't have any quarrels at all. Here's where the problem lies. This right here is where the problem lies. Let me see. This right here where the problem lies. Let me get my chat box back up. There we go. This group is number 2. These two dudes haven't even played together yet. So it's Tremaine Edmonds that came over from Buffalo. And I think it's TJ Edwards that came over from the Eagles. So I got to go to different just to get their information. So let me go to the Bills. All right, Bills from last year. Defensively, all right, Tremaine Edmonds, 102 tackles, 66 solos, 3 QB hits, only played 13 games, had 1 interception. All right, that's not bad. And again, he comes from a good linebacker duo too with him and Matt Milano. So basically, he going from one to another. All right, let's look at Edwards. Let's look at Edwards. He played with the Eagles last year. Let me get the Eagles up here. Give me 1 second. Philadelphia Eagles. TJ Edwards. All right, TJ Edwards for them. 159 tackles, 99 solos. So not bad numbers. Played all 17 games, 7 passes defended, 1 forced, fumble recovery, 10 tackles for loss. So he had a bunch of tackles. Both of them had a bunch of tackles. Now, our guys, they had our guys ranked 3rd. Let me give you the numbers for Roquan and PQ. Let me do that for you. If my mouse let me be great, there we go. Now we're in business. All right, Pat Queen last year, 117 tackles, about 79 solos, 14 QB hits, which is by far any of those 6 guys we just looked at. 2 interceptions, which would be tops for what we saw already. 6 passes defended, 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. All right, let's see. Roquan Smith. And I think Roquan's numbers, I'm going to have to, let me go to Roquan individually because his is split up. All right, so we're going to take Roquan's total, not just with the Ravens. Played all 17 games last year, had 169 tackles between the Bears and the Ravens. 169 tackles, 103 solos. 103 solos, all pro first team and the Pro Bowl. So when you look at the numbers, all three, let me get back up here. There we go. All three groups, they got numbers. So that's hands down. There's no question about it. All 3 groups got numbers. But the thing is, this cat here, and I applaud him for doing it. I saw this. It's a better linebacker duo. TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds. And PFF got Edmonds and Edwards in front of Queen and Roquan. You see what Queen said? Turn the film on. So that's what I did. Now, we're not having a film session today. It's going to be short and sweet. We're not having a film session today. I personally think PFF is wrong. I think we have the second best duo. If I had to rate them, I'd rate this group 1. I would agree with that. I'd rate this group 2. And would they be 3? Potentially. They potentially could be 3. But just from, they haven't played a down together yet. You taking stats from Edmonds with Milano and then from TJ Edwards with the Eagles and put them together and saying they're the second best duo. Everything ain't about numbers. Numbers help, but everything ain't about numbers. And like PQ said, turn the film on. And you won't, well, you'll see one duo that's better than them, obviously. And that's Warner and what's the other kid name? I forgot. Warner and Greenlaw. But I doubt if you see these 2, which is Edmonds and Edwards, being anything better than Roquan Smith and Pat Queen. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Really, really, really do. So that's the question I pose for everybody that's watching the replay, really, in the comment section, because the chat is doing their thing. So now I'm going to ask the people in the chat box a question. And you do this, tell me. So we're going to do 49ers, Bears, and Ravens. Put your linebacker combo in order. 1, 2, and 3. And even if the Bears are not your number 3, put your third combo in there. So number 1, you just, like if it's the 49ers, you put 49ers. If 2 is the Ravens, you type Ravens. If 3 is the Bears, you type Ravens. That's what I want you to do for me right now. Put your top linebacker combos in the chat box. And if you're watching the replay, put it in the comment section. Your top 3 linebacker duos. Give you about 30 seconds to do that while we transition. Hey, don't forget while you're doing that. Don't forget. Not October. August 4th. Roundup meetup. Columbia, Maryland. And if you don't have your tickets, you see the poll down there. You should have voted in the poll. But if you don't have your tickets and you need to know how, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. Let me get my chat box up. So all you got to do is hit !tickets. If I spell it right. And a link should pop up. A link to Eventbrite should pop up. And then you go click that link and that's how you get your tickets. Streamlabs seems to be working. There it is right there. Get your Roundup meet and greet tickets. And then there's the link right there. So click that link. Get your tickets to the event. Make sure once you get your tickets, make sure you let Jose and B know so you can get your points. And Mike with the Dynamite drop in, get your tickets. Mike with the Dynamite drop in, get your tickets. So make sure once you get your tickets, let Jose and B know so you can get your points on their channel. And Hendo, I don't know if Hendo giving out points too. Hendo might be giving out points for it too. Get it. Get your tickets. All right. So let's see what y'all putting in the chat box. We got Raven, Jeremiah. Now, I left some of Jeremiah's quote off because I ain't want him to kind of give away everything that I was doing. But Jeremiah gonna vote purple regardless. Jeremiah is gonna vote purple regardless. Jeremiah got the purplest shades on I ever seen, and ain't nothing wrong with it. He got the purplest shades on, like his shades so purple they like blue black. His Jeremiah shades like the 10 and Queen visor right there. You'll see nothing but purple, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. But we got Ravens, 49ers, Bengals, Bears. Yeah, the Bengals got a decent one too. Ravens, 49ers, Bengals. Ravens, 49ers, the other dudes. 49ers 1, Ravens 2, Eagles 3. Ooh, Agent E. Why? How you put the Eagles 3? They got a rookie. Well, not a rookie, but he didn't even play last year. The linebacker that's starting in the mic for the Eagles didn't even play last year. Matter of fact, he was behind this dude. Hold on, let me get him up here. The starting linebacker for the Eagles didn't even play because he was behind this dude. So I don't know how you throw the Eagles in there. N'Kobe Dean didn't play because he was behind T.J. Edwards. So we'll see. The Saints got a good one too. Saints got a good one. So he said, actually, Ravens, 49ers, Jets. Who's the second linebacker to go with Mosley for the Jets? I can't think off the top of my head. Who's the second linebacker to go? You gotta have 2 now to even be in the conversation. You gotta have 2. You can't have one great one and then a slouch. You gotta have 2. Got to. So this is what we got coming up. We didn't get any calls today, which is fine. So let me go ahead and shut that down. Shut that down quick. Got it. Good. Get these guys back up here. All right. In about 8 minutes. Need you to switch on over. To more Sip the Tally. Because that's where we all going. For the countdown. For the not the countdown. I forgot we're not calling the countdown. The power rankings. For the power rankings. We are on, matter of fact, let's see who's checking. What number are we on in the power rankings? Put in the comments there. Let's see who's keeping up. What number are we on in the more Sip the Tally power rankings? That's what I need to see. What number are we on in the more Sip the Tally power rankings? That's all right, Fact Nick. We'll get it next week. It's all good. We'll get it next week. Oh, he got Quincy Williams. That's what's called brother. That's Quentin brother. Okay, I forgot about that. That's Quentin brother. That's cool to have your 2 brothers, one a D lineman and one a linebacker, and y'all gotta communicate and play. I bet that's fun. especially after games when they watch a film or whatnot. I bet that's fun. But anyway, make sure we go over to more Sip the Talent. Check and see what number we on. Living Big with Red say we on 23. Number 23. Rogue say we on C. So, and just in case you don't know, we're going to get a recap today too. You're getting a recap today on Lunch Break Hot Take. So I'll join them guys probably for about 20, 25 minutes, and we'll recap 23 through 30, I think. And we'll talk about, who's there and why they're there and whatnot. Maybe Brighton won't be as mad as me for his team being at 20. I think they was at 28. I think they were at 28. The Panthers. So we'll see. 7 more minutes. Join up. Go over to more Sip the Talent. So what you need to do is go get you a snack. Come back to your computer because you should have your notifications on for more Sip the Talent. And we're going to go over there and do that. We're going to go over there and do that. All right. And so shout out to all the Patreons. Make sure you're gonna get your own screen shout out Monday. So that's coming up Monday. And everybody that has not joined the Patreon and you need to do so, please go to patreon.com/Sip the Talent and do so. That'll get your invite to the Discord. That'll also get your invite to the second fantasy football league. If you join the Gunslinger tier, that will get you the Sip the Tally challenge that you see us using on Mondays on the roundup. And we all need to make sure we need to get that. This list, come on now. I was in a good mood. Okay, Jeremiah, find me another power ranking that gives you any explanation. Do that for me. Find me another power ranking that gives you any explanation, not just give you a list and tell you to eat it. Every other power ranking just give you a list and say, eat this. You may get an explanation about the top group on that team, but not about the whole team. This is the only one you get an explanation about every position group. Every position group. So I don't know how much more explanation I can give you if, just to expose myself completely and give you my whole list. And then if I give you the whole list, who's going to come back and watch? So that's where we at. You got to join in daily. We're going to slide on over there though. Again, you get 23 today, and you also get a recap on Lunch Break Hot Take Show at 7:15 Eastern Time. So make sure you join us over there. And I probably won't. I won't be there at 7:15, but I'll be there some part throughout the day to kind of explain who's where and why. All right. So that may be the explanation you're looking for. That may be what you're looking for. But you can't get the explanation if you ain't at the show. Can't get the explanation if you ain't at the show. So make sure you come to the show. All right. So that's what we're going to end this thing at, man. And I'll see you guys Monday with more new topics. And again, Jeremiah, hit me in the email. sipthetalent@gmail.com so we can see, what we need to do as far as you winning the Jane Doe comment of the month again. And we'll go from there, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Let me give you a few shout outs before we get out of here. Open Mike, I see you. Melanated Chocolatier, thank you for coming through. Agent E, Team Raymond Sr., Streamlabs, I see you doing your job. Fat Nick, Pinellas, I see you. Jeremiah, Yolanda, thank you for joining through. Jane Doe, I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being a sponsor, Jane Doe. Thank you. Hendo, who else we got in here? Eva Stewie, appreciate it. I see a new name up here. Scratch to Win 28. Appreciate you for joining me, Scratch to Win. I think it's the first time I've seen your name in the chat box, so appreciate you for joining. Malik, Brandon Tillman. I'm going to everybody. I'm going up to everybody today. And I think that's it. I think we're good, man. I think we got everybody. I think T-Sizzle, I appreciate it. Great nickname, too. Great nickname.
Respect. It's a respect thing.
Appreciate you, E. Jordan. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. I appreciate you.